Hi there, from my Lovol 754 tractor. So I get a lot of questions on how good is this thing when it comes to plowing snow. Well, a good tractor for plowing snow has loaded tires, chains, a plow, and weight in the back, some sort of ballast. I have none of those things, mostly because we don't get snow anymore. Until, the last week, we got about 100 centimeters in 3 days and another 25 this morning. Luckily, this stuff is light. Plowing with a bucket, anybody who's ever done it before knows it's a total pain in the butt. But the good thing is, when the banks get high, you can dig it out pretty easier than you can with a plow. And of course, using a bucket on uneven ground is a pain in the butt. And there's not much frost, and without any chains, the tires do slip a little bit, even if all-wheel drive. Last week, because it melted quite a bit, there was about a 4-foot bank all the way down my driveway. Now this driveway is pretty short compared to what I used to own. If I had my old driveway and I plowed my parents', which was even longer, about a couple thousand feet each, I would have got loaded tires and chains and all that stuff. But hey, we don't get snow anymore, so why would I need that? Surprise, surprise. Bear with me. Don't make fun of my plowing skill. I'm trying to do this one-handed and hold a phone at the same time. I keep it on low gear. I don't rev it up too much, just because it's still kind of cold. It's about minus 15 and this thing starts up no problem at all, and it was like minus 25 the other day and never missed a beat. The biggest problem with no weight is when you try to go in reverse. It's a total pain in the butt. And again, plowing with a bucket on uneven ground. I mean, power-wise, it's fine. My only minor complaint is that the loader arms, they're a little spongy, so they'll kind of move around a little bit. They'll jam up easy, so you have to be a little bit more careful with it. But as far as lifting weight, it's pretty good. And like I said, there's hardly any frost, so not only am I plowing, I'm landscaping. If I had a snow pusher, but again, I'm not on even ground, so I don't even know how well they work. I gotta get a plow for this thing. A snowblower would be nice, but of course this time of year they cost a small fortune, even second-hand ones. It's a shame, I know. I have a brother that has one in his garage that he doesn't use anymore. I think he'd sell it to me, but that's okay. He doesn't watch YouTube, so I don't think he'd be too pissed off. I mean, would I want this for a lot of industrial plowing? Well, maybe it was on pavement, and again, I had a snow pusher. But for a backyard guy like myself, it works pretty good. The heater works decent. It does take a little while to get warmed up, like any old tractor. Right? See, not an ounce of frost in the dang ground. I mean, if I had some weight on the back, some ballast in the tires, some chains, the damn thing would be almost unstoppable. The only issue is I'd be worried about pushing it too hard on the loader arms. This thing will lift 2,500 pounds easy. I throw round bales like they're nothing, and with no weight except for the wheel weights that come with it, I can lift up a round bale, move it around on uneven ground, and this thing is solid as a rock. It's only when, like I said, I start working the bucket and the loader a little bit too much, she'll lift herself off the ground on the rear end. Scared the hell out of me a few times. So not a very exciting video, but just for the people that were kind of curious. For backyard use and simple use, it's pretty good. And like I said, this is in full low, so low, low, right? And it does have a nice low gear. This thing goes like a skull of a cat in high gear. Like it's a really fast tractor. I think I've only had it in high gear maybe once. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to put in the comments. I'll tell you everything I can. This tractor was $50,000 out the door, North America, Canada to be more precise. No tax because of the horsepower and the PTO. So I mean, compared to other machines of the same horsepower, it's significantly cheaper. I can't complain for the cost. I had a couple minor issues with it, but that's almost any machine you buy nowadays. And the dealer's about 2.5 hours away, but they've been really good to me. Anytime I had an issue, they've taken care of me. Good, sweet, pretty quick. Again, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be totally honest. Take care now.